Okay, I'm going to thank you for watching in advance. I'm going to show you a video. It's my very first attempt at making a fishing video, and I am using a mule fly police body cam. Now, on this first part, it has too many buttons on it. I muted the audio, so I can't cut it and put it all together for you there. I had to edit in this video, but it's called a mule fly. M-I-U-F-L-Y. M-I-U-F-L-Y. And these GoPros cost $500 and $600, and they only get about an hour and a half record time. Well, this thing here run dang near all day long. Has pre-event on it and all kinds of stuff, and works really well. Now, this first part of this video is jerky because I'm having to edit in my voice here to let you know what's going on. But my main purpose was to show you my Livescope. I'm using Livescope with a Thumpter. If you can see the Livescope there, it's made by Garmin, and I'm catching white bass. The lady with me is my wife, Denise Crumno. She didn't catch any because she didn't keep her pole in the water that very much. So I'm going to show you half of this video unedited and half of it not, so you can see the quality on this mule fly. And you see on that Livescope, you see all them fish there? Got to catch a fish when you got that many underneath you, and you can see them. And I don't know if the Thumpter's bringing them in or not. I'm also running a Bobo's Thumpter, and it doesn't work as well in the summertime as it does in the winter. I'm using a Mal lure, M-A-L lure, made by MEPS. I bought it from a guide service here in this area. They're about half, 3/4 ounce. They're real heavy, and I actually have just as good a luck fishing with the blade baits made by Cabela's. But if I'm not going to keep the fish, I usually like to use that Mal lure because them blade baits, they always get in their gills and it kills the fish. So if I'm keeping them, I'll use that blade bait. But as you can see, we got a few fish below us. I just dropped that thing down. You can actually see the lure going down to the fish, and you'll see how deep it is and all that. Got my fishing hound there with me today, and I know this may be jerky. I don't know if it's my computer or what, but just have to put up with that. Anyhow, fishing hound's doing its job. My veteran fishing hound is along on this trip too. I've caught literally hundreds and hundreds of fish using this method. And this is Trading House just outside of Waco. I've caught so many fish there, it's just pathetic. It's kind of tapering off now because the water is getting hotter. But anyhow, that Livescope works fantastic in conjunction with that Thumpter. Now, it only works on whites, stripers, and hybrids. Some people say it works on catfish. I haven't seen that myself. But anyhow, for crappie, I'm sure if you was to run a Thumpter on a crappie, it'd probably scare them away. But the Livescope is great for crappie because you can pull up to a tree and you see what depth the fish are, how many fish are around the tree. You can actually see them swimming around. And That Livescope's great for that. I'm not a whole big crappie fisherman, and this lake doesn't have hardly any structure in it, but it sure got a lot of white bass in it. See all them fish on that Livescope there? You can't help but catch one when you got that many fish underneath you. And again, I'm going to show you the unedited part there that should look a lot better just as soon as it gets to that part. This mule fly's got a few too many buttons on it, and that I accidentally hit it and muted the audio before I even started. And later I accidentally hit it again and turned it on, and I rectified that problem by using a piece of Velcro and covering that button up. I couldn't see much use for that. I guess for police maybe, but now look at all those fish. Catching another one. Denise didn't catch one single solitary fish. Of course, she didn't fish much either, but I threw them all back. Didn't feel like cleaning fish today. Some of these weren't big enough to keep, but most of them were. All right, we're getting close to when that's gonna start there. And I'm gonna show you the unedited version there. Alright, let me up here. No, it don't neither. There he is. Another little one. Come on, settle down. That Thumper got him fired up. Gonna hold the boat.